we were doing kind of seasons, autumn, and talking about apples. And so we kind of broke that up into a bunch of different activities that kind of met the needs of all the kids, as well as touched on gross motor, fine motor, academics. It kind of touched on everything. So it kind of started out with some simple reading books and kind of getting familiar with the theme, and then we move along to some different things, some cooking activities, and kind of culminated with a field trip to the apple orchard that we kind of set up in school and made it a time for the kids to go and experience what it would be like to be at an apple orchard and all the things that you might do at an apple orchard. You guys want to do some music to start off so you can get all ready for our activity? Would you like some music? You gonna tell us? What are you gonna tell us? You gonna tell us you want some music? What do you want? What? Do you want some music? I know there's all kinds of fun stuff, but look, we're gonna do a little bit of music to start off. Let's see, just to get you guys warmed up and stretched out. Yes. Would you like some music? Music, that's right, Caleb. Good talking. You like this song? You gonna dance? Yeah, get warmed up. You gonna stretch it out, get warm, get ready for the rest of your days. You wanna dance? You ready? Get warmed up? Hakuna Matata. There you go. Get all warmed up. You want to stretch out and get warmed up? Music in our classroom is kind of a big deal. Music, for some reason, seems to get through to so many kids. All of my kids, I could probably tell you 2 or 3 favorite songs for every kid that I have. I could probably tell you a type of music that they like. They just respond so differently to each different songs, and so we use music throughout the day to accomplish different things. Sometimes it's a break, sometimes it's to get warmed up and do some stretching, sometimes it's to get the child to communicate, to ask for something. For the rest of your days, it's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. All right, you guys all warm and ready now? All right, you guys ready to read our book? Guess what? It's time to read a book. What, you like this tree? That's gonna be what our story's about. So it's time to sing our song to get ready to read. Are you guys ready to sing? Here we go. It's time to read a book. It's time to read a book. It's time to read, it's time to read, it's time to read a book. Hey! All right, you ready to see what, yeah, hey! You guys ready to see what our book is about? Yeah, look. Our book is called A Tree for All Seasons. You look at that tree. Look at that. Yeah, look at that tree. There's kids down there. Do you see? It's the tree. Oh, we're going to read about a tree. Good job. You want to look, William? That's right. Yeah. Look, our book is going to be about a tree in different seasons. That's right. You found the tree. Good job, Caleb. Look, Maurice, look what I got. What is that? A tree. See, it's going to be a tree for all seasons. You ready to read it and see what it's about? Let's check our book out. You ready? Let's see. Year after year, trees change from season to season. Look at all our seasons. We've got winter, where it's nice and cold. Reading is one of my favorite things to teach, especially for these kids because it's so much fun to take a book and make it really accessible to them and make it an experience, not just a book. And so I love to take books and come up with what we call story boxes or story bags, where we can find a bunch of different objects or things that would go along with the story, and they get really involved in it and they can participate in it, and that really kind of brings the book to life for them, and they're able to get a lot more out of a literacy experience. So we're going to find out about all of our seasons, and guess what? We're going to make our tree look like it goes with all the seasons too. Here's our tree. We're going to change it as the seasons change. You ready? Let's see what the season is first. All right, look, the first season we have is winter. In winter, the tree is bare. Can you guys look at our tree? It's bare. There's no leaves. You want to touch it? That's what the bare tree feels like. See? Bare branches. That's winter time. Look, Maurice. Can you touch it? Look. Touch those branches. That's a winter tree. There's no leaves on it. It's bare. I know. Isn't that crazy? All right, let's see what happens in the winter time. What do you need help with? You good? All right. This tree, it looks dead, but guess what? What do you want? Did you want to see the tree? Look, there's the tree. That's right. You like the tree. Good job. Good job, William. I like how you asked for that. The tree, it looks dead, but guess what? It is alive and well, and many things are happening. Let's find out what all is happening. Guess what? The first thing that's happening is there are squirrels. Squirrels napping in a cozy tree hole. Oh, would you like to see the squirrel? Guess what? I have a squirrel for you to see. Let's find the squirrel. Look. There's a squirrel. That's squirrel. Good talking. Who else would like to see my squirrel? My turn. Thank you. Who else would like a turn with the squirrel? Would anybody else like to see the squirrel? You can say my turn. Squirrel, yep. All right, my turn, William.
Miss Jamie.
Yes. Would you like a turn? Can I help you? Let me show you how to find it. Look, you can say my turn. Say my.
Mine.
Oh, look, my turn. That's right.
Turn.
Yeah, see? Your turn. Here's the squirrel. You see it? Did you see the tail? Look, it's got a bushy tail. That's the squirrel. Good job, Maurice. Would you like a turn with the squirrel?
Squirrel.
You want to see that squirrel? Yeah? Good job, Bree. Let's see what else is happening. Oh, look. A little bird sits on a branch and chirps. Who could put my bird in the tree? Look, I've got a little bird. Hey, Terrell. Would you like to put the bird in the tree? You can blink if you would like a turn. Would you like a turn? Yes, you would. All right. Let me bring this tree over here. We're going to clip him right in the tree. Ready? Let's reach. You want to reach him up high? Here we go. Oh, let's put him right here in this branch. Look at that. You put the bird in the tree. I wonder. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? That is really nice. What is really important for people to understand, I think, about our students is a lot of times they don't have the experiences that a lot of typical kids might have because you know, a lot of these kids have sensory losses, they have visual impairments, they have hearing impairments, and just the simple fact that a lot of them spend a lot of time in the hospital growing up. They, you know, just haven't had access to as many experiences. So the story boxes are really about creating those experiences for our kids so that these things really come to life for them. What else happens in winter? Oh look, as winter ends, nights are still cold, but days are getting warmer. And guess what happens in the wintertime? This is something you guys will like. Trees make sap, and we make syrup from tree sap. Look, we've got syrup. Syrup comes from trees. See? You want to smell the syrup? Let's smell. It smells sweet. You smell that? We eat syrup on waffles and pancakes. You guys like that, don't you? So who would like a turn to taste it? Brianna, you can make a sentence and taste it. Anybody like to taste the syrup? Got syrup to taste. Who wants a turn? Would you like to taste the syrup? Thinking about it. Would you like to taste that? Look at that. Yeah, you do? All right, you ready? Let's put a little on here. All right, let's see what happens next. I think winter might be all done. Let's see. See what comes next. Oh, it's time for spring. We do cooking pretty much either every week or every other week. And so for this activity, one of the cooking activities was making autumn toast with colored milk. And so we are able to incorporate so many different things into a cooking activity. And the reason I love cooking activities is because the kids are engaged. Okay, guys, we're going to do some cooking today. We read our book about the seasons, and we talked about fall. And guess what? We're going to make a recipe that has to do with it. So first, you ready to do more? We're not going to do music right now, but you know what? We are going to sing our cooking song. Are you ready? Let's get ready to clap. Here we go. It's cooking time today. It's cooking time today. It's cooking time, it's cooking time, it's cooking time today. Hey! All right, time to cook. You know what we need first when it's time to cook? We need our aprons. So let's see. When I call your name, let me know you're here so you can have your apron. Where is a boy named William? Who needs this apron? Whose name is William? Yours. You put your apron on. What about, do I have a Brianna in the house? Where's Brianna? Whose is this? Who needs this apron that says Brianna? You can say me. Yeah, that's yours. You put that on. Let's see who else I have. I've got one that says Terrell. If your name is Terrell, you could blink and let me know. Let's find out what we're cooking. Who could tell me the title of our recipe? Who could read that for me? You can do it? Tell us.
Autumn toast recipe.
Yeah, we're going to make autumn toast today. That's going to be our recipe. So we're going to put this right up here. Our recipe title is going to be autumn toast. So let's see, there's lots of things we need to know to make autumn toast. We're going to need to know our cooking tools. What do we need to cook? Who can tell me the first thing we're going to need to cook? Who wants a turn? You think one of them knows? Let's see if they want a turn. Do you want a turn to tell me? Do you? No, you don't. You do? Okay, tell me the first thing we need to cook. What's one cooking tool?
Paintbrush.
Oh, we're going to need a paintbrush. That's interesting. We're not all done. We're just getting started, girl. William, do you want to tell me what's next?
Toaster.
Oh, we need our toaster. Let's see. We have our toaster right here. I plugged it up. Let me unplug it so you can see. Not juice. We're going to have a toaster. Do you want to see it? Look. Toaster.
Goldfish.
Yeah, and guess what? When you plug it in and it gets hot, you don't want to touch it because it'll be hot. Hurt your fingers. Look. Toaster. That's a toaster. We're going to use that. Yeah, look. Did you see that? Toaster. See? Toaster. Good talking. Toaster. There you go. Not water. Toaster. Look. Toaster. Yeah. Anytime that I do an activity in here, I try to have opportunities for every student to be able to request a turn, come up and be engaged in what we're doing. Because a lot of times with these kids, unless you come straight to them and ask them, tell them exactly what they need to do to be able to be involved, they might not know, I need to press my device to get you to pay attention to me. That's something that we work on. We've got our cooking tools. We also have some ingredients we're going to need. Who can tell me the first ingredient we need? Terrell, would you like a turn to tell me? Yes? You ready? Here we go. Let's push.
Milk.
We need milk. And guess what? The milk has to stay cold, so I need somebody to get the milk out of the refrigerator. Who could do that? Would you like to get the milk? Can you go get the milk out of the refrigerator? All right, let's look at the milk. Here's what a milk carton looks like. Caleb's getting our milk out of the refrigerator. Look, milk. Milk. Yeah, we're gonna need milk for this.
Food coloring.
Food coloring. We're gonna need food coloring for this cooking activity. Let's see. See? Food coloring. Yeah, we're gonna need to make that milk some different colors. See? Food coloring. Oh, you got it off. Look. Brianna, we're gonna need food coloring. Good job. See, Maddie? Food coloring. Oh, not yet. Look. We're gonna need food coloring for this. See? So those are our ingredients. Now we're ready. We're ready to find out the steps of our recipe and start cooking. Would you like to be the first? Can you read the first step in our recipe?
Use hands to smash bread.
All right, we're gonna need to use our hands to smash some bread. So let me give you a plate and a piece of bread, and we're gonna do our first step. So Brianna told us that we need to smash the bread with our hands. So here's our very first step. We're gonna use our hands to smash the bread, okay? Can you do that? You're gonna use your hands to smash the bread. Ready? Good reading. Use your hands to smash the bread. Good job. I like how you're reading there. All right, that's our first step. See if everybody can do that step.
Just like that. You got
Can
it.
you smash it?
How about
You ready, Terrell? Let's do yours. Here we go. And use our hands. Smash the bread. Smash, smash, smash. Good job. Let's see who can read the second step. Who wants a turn? William, would you like to do it? Can you push and see what our next step is?
Use hands to smash
Uh-oh,
bread.
we already heard that one. Try again. Push again.
Use paintbrush to paint colored milk on bread.
Oh, we need our paintbrush. We're gonna paint some colored milk on our bread. So let's make some colors. Who can pour the milk for me? All right, we've got our colored milk. Who's ready to paint it on? Who wants to paint? Got our very clean paintbrush here. Who wants to start off with painting? Would you like to paint yours first? No, you don't want to be first? Would you like to be first? Yeah? All right. Would you like to start with red or green? What color is your leaf going to be? Do you think it should be red or do you think it should be green? You like red? All right, red for Maddie. Does everybody have some color on their bread? Looks like it. All right. Let's put our second step up. That's what we did. We used our paintbrush to paint colored milk on our bread. That was our second step. We'll put it on our board with our number 2 because it was our second step. Let's see who can read our next step. What do we need to do next? Somebody over here like a turn? Maddie? Terrell, would you like a turn? Who wants a turn? Do you want to do it? You see? Oh, you want a turn? Oh, look, Maddie wants one. Maybe you can go next, okay? You ready? Can you push? Look. You get it? Good job.
Cut bread with cookie cutter.
Oh, now we need to cut our bread with our cookie cutter. And look at our cookie cutter. We have a cookie cutter. Oh, would you like a turn, Terrell? I see you raising your hand over here. Would you like to be the first person to cut it? You can use the leaf cookie cutter. We've got a leaf cookie cutter to cut. So we're going to make some autumn leaves. You ready? Let's push it on here and show everybody how you do it. Here we go. Push. Use those hands and push, push, push. Push, push, push. Good job. And guess what we made? You made a leaf shape. Look at that. Are you reaching up to get it? Look, you made a leaf out of your bread. Good job. All right, who else is going to do it? You want a turn? You tell me. My turn?
Turn.
My turn.
Don't. Want.
Oh, you don't want a turn? Okay. Oh, that's Brianna's. You have one.
Miss Jamie.
What? Can you use your whole sentence? My turn? Would you like a turn?
Do you want a turn?
Who wants to cut their bread?
Mine.
Bree, you want your turn?
Turn.
That was a good sentence. And then Brianna, you'll be next. All right, our third step was cutting the bread with our cookie cutter. We'll put it up. We did that. That was step number 3. All right, there's one more step. Would you like to tell us, Brianna?
Want.
All right, and tell us the last step.
Toast the bread and eat.
We need to toast the bread, and then we get to eat it. Who wants to toast their bread? Who wants to come up here and put their bread in the toaster? You want to? All right, bring it on up. All right, good job. You can go sit down.
And eat your bread.
And guess what? Our last step, we get to eat our bread. Let's put it up here, and we can eat our bread. Who wants to taste their bread?
Ms. McFarland is an effective teacher because she is a competent, caring, nurturing teacher. She takes the time to intentionally plan her lessons for her students to differentiate instruction to meet their individual needs. And as you can see, in visiting her classroom, every moment in her classroom is a learning opportunity for her students, and she keeps them engaged. They sing. She talks to them constantly. I've never met a teacher who talks as much as she does during the day, but she's constantly in communication and talking with them to keep them engaged in what they're learning.
Now that we made our toast, let's see if we can remember what our recipe was. We're going to do our worksheets. All right, so the first thing we need to think about is what our ingredients were for our recipe. So let's see, I need one person that can tell me the first ingredient we used. Who thinks they could tell me? Who can make a choice? Someone over here want to do it? Would you like to make a choice and tell me? You can tell me you want to turn. All right, so the question is, what is one of the ingredients we used in our recipe? Did we use bread or did we use a banana? What did we use in our recipe? Not a banana, we used bread. That's right, we used bread. So I'm going to give you all a daughter. Whoops. Give you a daughter and you need to stamp bread. Brianna told us that we used bread. There it is. Now you know we used bread. All right, who else can tell me another ingredient we used? Who can tell me? Somebody over here, would you like to make a choice, Terrell? Yeah, look. I'm going to ask you a question. I need to know if we used pudding in our recipe or if we used food coloring in our recipe. All right? It's your turn to answer. Did we use pudding in our recipe? Or did we use food coloring in our recipe? We try again. You wake all the way back up for me. You have those eyes so you can make a choice.
Miss Jamie.
Yes. Would you like to make the choice? Maybe Terrell, can you make another one of our choices? All right, we'll let you think about it, okay? Maurice, which did we use in our recipe, pudding or food coloring?
Yeah.
Food coloring, you're right. So you guys can mark food coloring. The last thing we need to do is to put our recipe steps in order for cooking. So I need somebody who can tell me what the first step in our recipe was. Who thinks they know? Who knows what the first step was? Brianna, would you be able to tell me? Can you answer a question for me? Look, was the first thing we did in our recipe, did we use our hands to smash the bread? Or did we toast it and eat it first? Which one was first? Oh, Maddie's trying to help you out. Which one was first? Smashing the bread or eating it? Smashing the bread. That's right, that was the first thing we did. So we'll pass around our number 1 and you can stamp it. Someone can tell me the second thing we did, Terrell? Would you like to tell me the second thing? Yes? All right. Was the second thing we did we use our paintbrush to paint the colored milk on the bread? Or did we toast the bread and eat it? All right, your turn to answer. Did we use a paintbrush to paint the color? We did. You already know. You're answering me before I finish. That was the second thing we did. You are so right. Guess what? That's our whole recipe. It's all done. So cooking time is all done. You did it. Look, cooking time is all done. You did it. I am very passionate about students with special needs still being held to high expectations because I believe that they are able to do so much and they're able to do so much more than a lot of times what is expected of them from just in the community. A lot of people see these kids sometimes and think, oh, they're not going to be able to do that. Don't make them do that. But when you hold them to that expectation and you have high expectations for them, you see them learn things that people never thought they would be able to do. And they are capable of so much. And all you have to do is have that expectation and believe that they can do it. And a lot of times they can't.